Let's do today in memes, shall we? I think we have it. Today in memes. I've got several memes, several just we pulled off the internet because we love them, and several that act.tv made themselves. This is, come on out, Donald. Do you have a concession speech to make? I love it. Let me take the banner off the bottom so you can see get the full effect down there. Oh, yeah. I guess that is a tube to the bottom of the swamp. Hiding. It reminds me of the, where Saddam Hussein was hiding in a dark box. But Donald is on his own golf course. So I don't know. It's fun, though. We're looking forward to that concession speech. I wonder what it will be like. Rob Reiner put out a quote, Humpty Dumpty here. This is Rob Reiner quote, act.tv made a nice meme out of it. Donald Trump has been protected against a lifetime of failure. Until now, his fall is exposed for the world to see, and all the king's sycophants and all the king's enablers will not be able to put Trumpty together again. You lost. Go home. Excellent. Love it. It's been a great week for memes. Comedy is coming back. Lightness is coming back. Levity. Oy, it's so great. And it's been really unpleasant to watch my friends in comedy struggle to make things funny when the end of the world is nigh. All right. We also have Bernie Sanders quote. This was a good one. This is about the progressives in the Biden administration. If the question is, do I believe that the progressive movement today deserves an important place or important places in the Biden administration? The answer is absolutely. We are an integral and important part of the Democratic coalition that deserves representation. That is right, people. I have many friends who couldn't bring themselves to vote for Hillary because of there was, for many reasons that were valid, who lived through 4 years of a Trump administration and realized they would vote for anyone, a sack of potatoes, other than the red menace. I guess he's orange, whatever, orange menace. So I think, if you want to hear more about this, we had John Nichols on the show yesterday. You can take a look at the video interview that we did with him also on the act.tv YouTube page, where he talked about how John Kasich, the guy from Ohio who didn't deliver, who was for Biden, who couldn't deliver his state to Biden. Meanwhile, all of these other states had progressive, really the squad and other true progressives out there knocking doors for Biden. And that's what brought out the state's progressive wing and delivered this election to Biden. So it's really progressives that delivered it to Biden because we know what's up. And now we're going to work to push that. I don't get the sense. What do you think? I don't get the sense that Biden is going to throw progressives all the way out. I mean, he said climate change and black people in his speech. We'll see. First, we got to get him in the door. Here's a great quote from one of our squad leaders. Remember that without young people of color, progressives, and the most vulnerable turning out in record numbers across the country and tipping us into victory in key states, we would not have won this election. Yay, Pramila Jayapal quote. I just said that, but she said it before me, but that's my understanding as well. Here's a Biden quote. Our work begins with COVID. America has called upon the U.S., called upon us, to marshal the forces of decency, because we still have some of those, which is great. The forces of fairness, because we hopefully still believe in that. Although after talking to David Nywert about his work with right-wing groups, a lot of these groups don't actually believe in fairness. They believe in authoritarianism. So we need to, as Biden said, harness, marshal the forces of science and forces of hope in the great battles of our time. Our work begins with getting COVID under control. Okay. Getting COVID under control. Very important. I noticed that the CDC came out today and said, hey, if you wear a mask, it doesn't just protect that other person. It also protects you. I wonder if these far right wingers, are going to protect themselves. First of all, I don't understand like the lack of common sense that I'm like, of course I'm wearing this because it protects me and you. It doesn't have to be a zero-sum game. Only protect you, protect me and you. And then I make a choice. Well, is it, they're out there saying it's unsafe to wear masks. Doctors wear masks all the time and they seem to maintain their, mental faculties. This is just insane. But now they can make a choice between wearing a mask or dying. So we'll leave it on them. The CDC said, you should wear a mask for your own safety. How do we not know this already? How does common sense? Why do we need the CDC to tell us? I have no idea. It seems a little crazy. And then as to the point of getting COVID under control, now there's a vaccine coming out and they say it's 90% effective. And then I got some other numbers. I don't know. I'm not an expert in that area, but isn't it interesting that Pfizer do you think they didn't know about the vaccine like 4 days before when Trump was still running for president, which would have given him, would have possibly given him a platform to say, listen, I got the vaccine. We're good. I fixed it. Thank you, Pfizer, for waiting until Biden was elected. Just saying. And finally, our good. Oh, I forgot about this one. Here's another one. Oh, wait, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this off. You obviously know my name down here, Julianna Forlano. You can find me on Twitter if you enjoy this kind of yapping. But check it out. The son of a car salesman and the daughter of immigrants will replace a racist trust fund baby and a homophobe. Hooray. I love it. Although, gotta say, car salesmen do not have a very strong reputation for honesty. Okay? Maybe they should have picked somebody else, some other. Okay. Who wrote this? Oh, Robert Reich, our good friend. Anyway, I'm Julianna Forlano. That was This Week in Memes. If you have any good memes that you want me to showcase at the end of this week or maybe next week, you can put them in put a link to them. Can you do that in the YouTube? And I will scroll through, check them out, and make sure to highlight them. Thanks everybody for watching. You've been watching Act TV. Tomorrow, Josh Holland joins us on the program. Gonna be great. I love Josh Holland. First of all, I love having people from the nation on this show. I don't know why the nation doesn't just compile all what we do for talking here and make a podcast out of us and then put it out on the nation. I don't know. Anyone? We could figure that out. Anyway, thanks again for watching. I appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow.